Let's look at audit risk today. What is audit risk? It is the risk that an IT auditor fails to detect the actual or potential material losses or fail to detect the account misstatement at the conclusion of the audit. It is also the likelihood that an organization's external auditor makes a mistake when issuing an opinion attesting to the fairness of its financial statements. How to compute audit risk? It is a function of inherent risk, control risk, and detection risk. Inherent risk is the inescapable characteristics due to the nature of environment and activities. Control risk happens when the internal control in the company fails to detect or prevent the material misstatement. Detection risk is when the auditor does not detect the existing control failures. So this is the components of audit risk. It's exactly like what we mentioned just now. The audit risk composed of the function of inherent risk, control risk, and detection risk. My question is, are we able to reduce all these risks so that it becomes zero? No. The answer is no. We are unable to reduce to zero, but what we can do is to come up with, to choose the internal controls which can reduce the risk. Let me give you some examples from the textbook. In this example, a client sells mud bricks and has a high voltage fence surrounding the store. This is a scenario given. Mud bricks. Take note of the keyword high voltage fence. What is the inherent risk of this company? IR, we can set it to low because mud bricks are very heavy and difficult to move. And which means that the inventory will be accurate. After checking that the security system is working and has been operational throughout the year, the control risk can be low. Finally, what about DR? DR, detection risk, is a risk which the auditor can adjust. Since IR and CR are low, hence, the auditor will need to spend relatively little time to check that the recorded bricks actually exist. Therefore, DR is high. Take a look at the second example. The client sells high-end fashion clothing. Take note of the keyword high-end fashion clothing and has inadequate security. The IR is set to be high in this case because of inadequate security. The inventory of the clothing may be stolen. What about CR? CR is also high because the risk of theft could happen. Because IR and CR are high, hence, the IT auditor needs to spend a longer time in doing the auditing work. Therefore, the DR is low. Finally, this is the third scene. A client is an importer with inexperienced clerical staff. Importer and inexperienced clerical staff are the keywords. What is the IR in this case? We can set IR to high because the accuracy of recorded purchases involve foreign currency translation. The CR is also high because the staff are not experienced. Therefore, we need a low DR in this case so that we can spend more time to ensure that the purchases are recorded at appropriate amounts.